When I reached out to Lays, I said, "Yo, I have this idea, and I need your help." And similar to the story that you hear him talk about Dane, Lays never asked. He never asked any other question other than say, when you gonna start it? What you want me to do?" And so when I think back to why OSG is what it is, I gotta first, salute God for giving me the vision. Then I have to salute my amazing wife who supported me throughout this entire process. And then I have to then thank my brother Lays Elliott, who, without even without even questioning it, decided to jump out there and have his transfusion, have get the OSG transfusion in his blood. Because there's a dude right now that if he was to cut him right now, it would bleed Yankee blue, and it would probably spell the words spell off school grounds. So I wanted to thank my brother Lays publicly. I think everybody sees what he does from 3:30 to 4, but I think what also needs to be said is that he truly, truly loves each and every one of us in a way that cannot be understated. The fact that he reached out to Dane, who not only was, at that point, a legend and a mogul, but one hell of a guy, one hell of a dude. And I didn't know, what I'm saying? We didn't know. We saw Dame one way. And when Lays took the chance of reaching out to Dame and Dame jumped on, I mean, that truly changed the direction of OSG. The pandemic hit, and being able to start something such as OSG and the meetup was something I think was truly birthed in their belief that it was needed and that it was necessary. And so I truly appreciate these four people in particular in this room right now and thank them wholeheartedly for helping me to carry this vision forward. Really and truly, I do love each and every one of you. And thank you so, so very much for believing in me, believing in the dream, believing in the vision and things like that. And so as I, move from here, I just want to say once again that OSG is about us. It's not about me. And so when I thought about as a person, I'm not into celebrations. I'm not into a lot of those things. But then when I recognized by looking at the pictures and the videos for the past year or so and the lives that we've changed and the lives we've impacted, I felt it was only right that we spend some time together today just to shout one another out and just to allow people to see what greatness looks like. Most of us walked into this room, never even seen this many Black principals in one place. And none of us really understood that this is possible. And so hopefully what you guys take from my experience over the past year is that it can be done, that there's no reason why our dreams and aspirations can't grow into bigger and better things. So as I move away from this conversation, this part of the conversation, again, I have to thank all four of you in this room with me right now and just say how much I love you and appreciate each and every one of you.
This last year is going really fast. And, the reason why is because there's been so much fun in these defining times. We've had a place to go to somewhat go into an alternate world where people make sense and people have logic and people really want to help and people are really fly and people are really intelligent and unapologetic about who they are culturally. And I honestly did not think that this fabric existed in the educational system. I couldn't have even fathomed it. So again, Lay sends me a text to get on his Zoom. I don't even read it. I just jump on it. And I'm ambushed by things that I was not expecting, and also with intelligence I wasn't expecting existed. And it sort of showed me a new world and a hope for my culture. I'm not the only one. And there's also a lot of us. And what I watched are people that are like really humble and would rather be behind the scenes turn into celebrities and superstars and proud of it. I see autograph signers. And now I see entrepreneurs and CEOs. And now I see people that are fearless that can really tell their students, this is what you need to be looking like. This is what you need to be doing. And this is how you need to be acting.
I thank you so much for joining us then and then coming back a year later to join us again.
Yes. First of all, happy anniversary, and big up to my friend Lays who invited me, my hip hop buddy for life, invited me into the space and introduced me to Dennis. And when I met Dennis, I was like, okay, I'm in a place where I feel comfortable. I'm in a place that I'm familiar with. I'm one of those guys that I went to school and I remember being bused from the black neighborhood to the white neighborhood. And I was one of the only black kids in the school. And I knew how difficult that was, growing up. And I look at, some of the black principals and leaders of our community right here in OSG. And I know how important that is for our young people. And, when our kids leave the house, they're in your hands, or they're in your hands when they're on that Zoom call or whatever it is. And it's so important that we make sure that we place our young people's, those tender minds, in the right place and understand what our culture is all about. It's not just, the color of our skin, it's the language, it's where we grew up at, it's the way we do things, it's the way our grandmothers talk to us, and understand what that all is all about. And so I so appreciate this. And so when you asked me, I said, absolutely, I understand it. I work with the Queens Libraries now, and I do programming. So I see a lot of young people, well, not now in the last year, but I used to see a lot of young people coming into the building, and and they would come from after school to do their work. And more importantly, for what I do at the libraries, I create hip hop programs. But I realized that it was a safe space for them to come to in between, leaving school and going back to wherever they live, because maybe where they lived at, it was not the best place. I had the opportunity to live in with both parents in my house, but not every kid has that opportunity. So we don't know what it's like to go back to the building. We don't know what it's like to go back to the block, the hood, what colors is you have to be, dealing with, and what it's like to be in the in their home, what kind of things are happening in the house. And so being in school and being at the library and spaces like that are like shelters for them, and and it's an opportunity for them kids to learn. So I so much appreciate what everybody does here.
Isa. Hey everyone. So I am just so excited to have been led to this group. As I mentioned before, I joined last year. Actually, I thought it was April, but it was June that I actually joined. It was part of my internship. Then I found out that my father knew Dennis, and then I saw Rochelle and Marissa, my sorors, who was helping me out with my internship, and the connection was real. And all of you here have just embraced me, and I felt the love instantly. I felt like family instantly. This has been something that I have been looking for since I've been seeking leadership. And again, I just thank God that he heard my prayers and led me to this awesome, awesome group. I have not seen any of you in person except for Akbar and Rochelle. That was at Marissa's school. And just seeing the love there was like, wow, like you guys support each other. I was just amazed. I was able to speak to April, and just hearing that April loved my vibe, I was like, wow, like this is all amazing. So again, Dennis, I just want to thank you for this, and listening to God and starting this up, because this has truly, truly impacted me. And I cannot wait to start this journey of leadership, because I know that I'm going to have support from people that mostly look like me, that can help, and which was my prayer all along. But I have the support and the connection, and it's just unreal. And I can't wait. Like you said, this is just the beginning. I can't wait till everything starts unfolding.
I just really want to say thank you to the whole OSG family. The law and power of attraction is serious. This has been like a year of almost attending a master class. And really the nuggets, I mean, the senator, Mayor Patterson, the Reverend, Loon, Melody, the therapist. Like I can go on and on and on, where every single week you were not walking away empty. You were walking away with your cup runneth over. And so I am extremely grateful. And my word right now is gratitude. It is just gratitude. And so I thank you. You know, Jacko brought me the abundance challenge at the top of the year. So many different things, you know, love you, Uncle Lays, love you, Dennis, love you, Dame, for everything you've given us. Just like, I can't even put it into words. So, you know, I'm going to end it there, but, you know, I'm just glad that I had a chance to, you know, be a part of, you know, the anniversary and being here since last March, every meeting. I'm just in a state of gratitude. So thank you so much.
I really just want to take the time to thank Dennis B. McKeezy for his vision of OSG. I will never forget the day he called me. It was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it. I'm like, what you mean? Like, we planned it out. You're going to do it. And to see a year later what OSG have become, like, it's so amazing. It makes me emotional every single time. Like, this is a coalition, but it's a movement. It's family. And who said it? Sakina said it was a master class. And that's exactly how it feels. Like, it feels like a master class. And we have the blueprint as to what leadership should be. Like, I tell everybody that I know, jump on OSG, because it's so many brilliant minds on one platform, and there's nothing that we cannot talk about. And despite work, right, despite talking about leadership and about our children, it also provides an opportunity for us to be selfish with our personal dreams and to go after our personal goals. And one of the things that I've done since I've been a part of OSG was to start my own company. So I'm so thankful for you, Dennis. I love you so, so, so much.
If your circle don't reflect your goals. I heard a poet say that, and it landed on me so powerfully because it made me think of OSG in this village. I also heard a quote from the singer who was here, singer slash rapper slash activist, Mumu Fresh. She said, maybe your miracle is waiting for you to be prepared. And that reminds me of OSG and how this moment is all of us being prepared and being one another's miracle. Masterclass, personal goals, doctorates, all things I didn't know I wanted to do. When I wanted to become a deputy, I called Dennis and was like, how do you just jump out of the window? So what OSG has meant to me is family, Black excellence, a collective. This is not about crabs in a barrel. This is about, we're all gonna be dope. We already are, but how do we elevate and make manifest our selfish dreams? And so Denise got me in classes for the science of getting rich, action. Anisha had me do an abundance challenge, like all of the things that are OSG. Who knew that Rochelle, Marissa, and I loved each other from afar so deeply? Those are my little sisters. Like, just, we gushing, we didn't even know. So when I see them, we're gonna be running like Celia and Eddie in the field to each other. We can't wait. And so I just feel grateful and full and blessed by everything that is the Off School Grounds Coalition. And it is on my professional calendar because this is my sacred time. And so thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Lays. Thank you, Rochelle, for pushing him and not letting him get off the hook. And just staying on him, because look at what we're doing and look at what's coming.
It wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Dennis and the team, man. I just feel so much love that I don't even, like, it inspires me to do more. And like Keena said, like, I got this bag and I couldn't get it. So I like, hey, go Keena, here, drop it off. And then Keena got it. But, you know, for Ro, for doing our box, you know, you guys celebrating my brother Ra and him coming over, man, it's just been so amazing. But the thing about OSG is not just about schools. Like I told y'all, Denise and Pristine Score, she fixing my credit. Like I need that. You know what I mean? Like she unofficially officially works for Cook Educational Solutions. All my principals that showed me love to get my little Dennis on pause. And Dame, I'm gonna let you get that because you said you was on Ralph McDaniel's joint. Pause. But yeah, man, like it's crazy. Like even Uncle Lays, man, Uncle Lays has been fighting that good fight with Newark Public Schools, and Newark Public Schools will drag you on. And Lays had Rock there today, talking about my studio, the Dame Dash Studios, but also talking about that YouTube room. So Lays, thank you, man, for just being patient with Newark Public Schools. I love you guys, man. It is not gonna stop here. Let's keep sharpening still. Dennis is like, when I say him and Lays and Dame has been selfless and just giving us their time, their talent, and sometimes they treasures, because y'all know, like that book was going, they was going to tax me. Dennis and Denise said, man, we got you, man. And I know Rob bestseller, I'm coming, man. When I come, it's going to be crazy, man. So hats off to all you guys.
First, I want to thank Ro, because it was Ro that introduced me to Dennis a few years ago. So I really want to say thank you to Ro, and send a lot of love out to her, because she brought Dennis into my life. And I'm the type of person, I really am a true believer in no new friends. And I still believe that, because y'all not friends, y'all my family now. So I got a new family. And so I just want to say a huge congratulations to Dennis and Denise. Me and Dennis, from the moment we met, I remember our very first conversation that evening at that production. Like, we bonded like brothers, like, and I didn't start working with him until almost a year later. But we was just kicking it. We just bonded. I don't even know what happened, how that happened.
But Malik, you remember what you said to me that day? You called me, you said to me, yo, D, come to my house. Because my mother actually lives around the corner from Malik. He said, yo, D, come to my house. I want to talk. And then I said to Malik said to me, and I'll never forget it. He said, I'm going to need you to keep the pressure on me, to keep your foot on me until I get it right. He knew he knew everything that he knew, but he felt like he still needed, again, another person that he trusts and that he respected to work alongside of him, to push him to that next place. And when you know Malik, you know, man, he's like, I call him on Instagram, he's the man. Like he's that alpha male all the time. But the side of Malik that I know is one that is extremely passionate about young people, and that becomes a common ground for us. So no matter what we think, we can always bring it back to young people, and Malik will always show you, like, no matter what, the love that he has for them kids is so real. And that's what I appreciated about him.
And I didn't really even realize that I needed a tribe. Even now, after I was able to move to this place of being great again, and just to be around greatness creates me the opportunity to want to be great. And Keoki, I had so much fun coming to you when we were there. Like, I just met you on the Zoom, and I was like, yo, that's my sister for real. And Fia, you know how I love you so much. And I haven't even seen you in person, and I'm about to cry, but I just want to say, Dennis and Denise, I don't know where you are, Denise. Those two, you guys really don't know what Dennis and Denise have done for me and my family, my children. You can't say that about a coach. Like, there you go, Denise. What Denise has done for me and my family, no money can ever repay her for that. No money ever. So Denise, I love you. You know, I got your back no matter what. I told you I'm gonna be baby boss lady. You tell me go left, I'm gonna go left. You tell me jump, I'm gonna jump. You tell me go right, I'm gonna go right. Because what you have done for me and my family, Denise, I love you. I know that's way past my time. I'm crying, okay? And Dennis and Denise, I love y'all so much. Thank you. I am not perfect, and I'm not trying to be, but I'm still dope. And you guys allow me to see that, and you realize it, and you fan the flame of all that I am. And I just want to say thank you to all of you for being transparent. Thank you for being real. You know, this was a place when I first came in, the first thing I said to Dennis was, I've never been in a place where everybody's just so real. Don't nobody got nothing to hide. These are people who have bought my computer. These are people who have paid for my way. I would have been on the beach with my wigs and with no place to stay. And these are people who just love me for me. Y'all love me for me. And I love y'all back. And whatever it is you need, I know I'll be running here, running there, doing all kinds of things. But I swear, I'm going to stay.
this is some place that I'm always going to stay. And I thank you for accepting me for who I am. And I haven't met so many of you, but I feel like I have. And I just want to say that I love you. I love all of you. If it's anything you need, and I could do it within my power, but I'm so inspired by all of you. And I thank you and I love you, Denise, Dennis, Unc, Simone, Dr. Action, Fia, just all of you. I just love you all so much. Lioness, golly, you make me laugh so much. It's crazy. And shout out to Dame Dash, who takes his time just to sit with us and inspire us to be great. I love all of you. All right, so now that my eyelashes is off, I'm about to go. I love y'all.